first the parliament, which is referred to as the men's parliament, and the process being led by the women.
Well, the parliament, of course, like you said, is the men's parliament, and they have shown us that they have absolutely no regards for women. They do not respect women. The women of Nigeria are not seen as citizens. They do not care. And it is time for us as women also to begin to go at them where it will hurt them the most, and that's at the polls. Here we are out here, we are protesting, but it's symbolic, right? But we need to go beyond that. We need to ensure that we are putting women into office. Enough of coming out every day. We are protesting to people who absolutely do not care, who have shown us repeatedly that they do not have regards for us. It is time for women. We need competent women in offices, and we must ensure that we put women in the legislative arm of government, and that's what we need to do. Yes, it's good to protest. Yes, we are here, but the work that we need to do goes towards the 2023 election, where we are ensuring that it's about gender. Enough of Nigeria working on one leg when it can work on two legs.
Finally, do you think that the institutions, like the religious institutions, the cultural institutions at the local level, are in sync with this?
Absolutely. Yeah. They are a part of the worst that we've had. We've had a patriarchal society. Even the scriptures are being translated in the way that it favors men, and most times they do not want. They shut down the rights of women, even when it comes to religion, when it comes to custom. They will tell you that as a woman you should not speak, but when they need help, they come to you as a woman. They collect money from you. They tell you as a woman you are not equal to them, but when it is time for them, when they are in need, you become equal. When they need sacrificial leadership, they look for women. When even the politicians, when they are looking for votes, they count the votes of women equal to that of men. And so all of this has to stop. One thing we need to understand, that the fight we are fighting in Nigeria, when we are fighting for good governance, accountability, transparency, we are on the street. We are not fighting a fight for all of us. We are fighting a fight for them, and they've shown that repeatedly. And it is time for women. We need to have our backs. We need to be selfish for once in our lives, and we need to ensure that we are putting more women into the legislative arm of government, and that's what we need to do. We need to mobilize. We need to bring our money together. We need to volunteer. We need to work the same way that we do NGOs, and we are helping people, feeding women, feeding children, feeding men who have been failed by government. We are playing government in a lot of people's lives. We need to start asking for votes in return.
Finally, what are you saying to the young girls, the next generation of women who are coming up and looking at this?
The young generation of women, I'm going to tell you something. You are whole as you are. You are as equal as anybody. Don't allow anybody to put you down. If there are voices that have been planted in your head telling you that you're not equal to anyone, squash that voices now. And I'm giving you our words. We will fight this fight. We will not want you to come and fight for equality because you will have equality. We will not allow you to come. We will not be irresponsible mothers. We will sit on the streets. We will fight on the streets. We will ensure that you have a nation that you can be proud of. A nation where you are looked upon as a human being. A nation where a mother is not killed because she's pregnant with a girl child. A nation where a woman is not abandoned in a hospital because she gave birth to a child. We will have a nation where the glass ceilings will be shattered already for you, where you can excel, where you can be, and you can give to your nation the best that you can. And that Nigeria, we will continue to fight for it. So let me tell you something. Keep reading, keep dreaming, keep achieving, keep aspiring, for indeed the world is at your feet and it's there for you to take over.
Then you say gender agenda, women arise. Gender agenda, women arise.
Gender agenda, women arise. I will break the bias.
Sorry, one last question from me. Looking at this rally, right, this protest, knowing that the National Assembly has rejected these bills, would you consider this rally an effort in futility?
Would I consider it what?
An effort in futility.
Oh, absolutely not. It's not an effort in futility. It's not only symbolic. We are letting them know that indeed there are women in this country. When they see us not say anything most of the times, it's not because we don't want to say anything. It's because we feel that they should have sense and do the right thing. But they have shown us repeatedly that they do not have the capacity to do the right thing. They do not have the capacity to be competent. They do not have the capacity to not be selfish. And so we are coming out to telling them this message. But most importantly, we will meet at the polls. At the polls where they need the votes of women. At the polls where a woman's vote is equal to that of a man. We will meet them. And they will know indeed that they have put their hands in our eyes. And we too will put our hands in their own eyes. They've thrown a gauntlet. We are taking the challenge.
My name?
And your designation.
My name's Honorable Princess Nikki Onyeri. I'm the National President, Society for Women Mentoring and Advancement. It's called SWOMAB, and it is based in Abuja here with head office. And we have offices across the Federation.
Okay, the fight for women in parliament and politics and leadership role, it has been on over and again. Very important bills were just stepped down. What do you think this protest would do to draw the attention of the lawmakers to make positive changes?
What we have, in fact, let me say that we are indeed shocked. As a member of the coalition of Nigerian women organizations, we are indeed shocked. We are indeed disappointed that more than 30 years after the affirmative action was signed at Beijing conference, of which Nigeria is a signatory, we are only asking Nigeria to domesticate that in Nigeria. This bill has taken a long time in coming. Finally, it arrived, and suddenly it's dead. Why? One of the things we are asking for is 35%. 35% for women, affirmative action in political elective position, in appointive position, and in party structure. You will be shocked today that when you go to parties, you might see just a woman as national woman leader. How then can they take a decision that will affect women, for the good of women, when in the national leadership of a party, you have one woman against 30 or 40 men? Of course, it won't work. On this bill, we are saying indigenship. What does it mean? It means that I got married to a man outside my state, and from Anambra, I got married to somebody in Imo. It means that when I want to run for election, I cannot run in Imo State. I'm being told to go to my father's house. In my father's house, they say, oh, you've married, go to your place. So here we are, women of Nigeria. We don't have a country, we don't have a state, we don't have a home. Then you go to citizenship. When you get to citizenship, a woman gets married to a man. It could be a foreigner. What were we saying? A man gets a foreign wife. Automatically, that woman becomes a citizen of Nigeria. But because I'm a woman, I got married to a man. And we even said, okay, let's wait 5 years to see whether this marriage is genuine. You find that after 5 years, give us automatic citizenship for my husband and children. This bill was equally voted down. It means that in my country, I have become a slave. In my country, Nigeria, women have become slaves. We are no longer Nigerians. We want Nigerian men to tell us, are we together in this Nigeria? All we are asking men is, we don't want you people to disappear. We want you to hold our hand. Open this door a little bit for us to come in so that we can walk hand in hand. A woman is a builder of home. Use this community to make this country a great country, a giant of Africa. Now we are a small giant instead of a big giant. Countries like Rwanda, South Africa, Namibia, they are doing the twinning strategy, 50-50. And here in Nigeria, we're only asking for 35%. And yet, our men refused. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Princess Nikki Onyeri, Honorable Princess Nikki Onyeri, the National President, Society for Women Mentoring and Advancement, one of the organizations in the coalition for women organizations pushing for this bill. Thank you.
Coalition of women organizations from all spheres of life.
This program, we thank them that the God will bless them. Because women are in darkness. After suffering, campaign, they will put us behind. We don't want that to continue again. We want any our president wife, Mr. Aisha Buhari. God will bless
our baby at the back and still go there and stay in the sun and vote. We say we are no more dancing. No, we're no more dancing to get others to sit on those positions. Women have to get it right this time. It's not a matter of whether we are pleading, but we are only saying it is right for half of the nation. You cannot fly. You have a bird. If a bird will go well, he has to go with his two hands. We are mothers. We are sisters. We are not just on our own. Fathers gave birth to us. So we are all together, and we should be able to rule this country together. We have all been to school. We have seen where ladies lead the class. Why did we not discriminate against her then? I remember some of us, a man will cry and say, why are you taking first when I'm a man? Even when we were young as primary school. So it then means that it is not a matter of your sex, it's a matter of hair. Let them even give us a trial. If our women who are given trial, we are of the civil society organization and from Women Rights Advancement and Protection Alternative. If our women that are there do not perform, we will hold them accountable, but let them have their rights. Thank you. And over. Oluwayemisi Nathaniel, Programs Manager, Rapper, Women's Rights Advancement and Protection Alternative.
Okay, one more question. There is a huge problem. Poverty is being used as tools during elections. They give these women household items, they give them things to canvass for vote. How do we fight for that?
Beautiful. We know already that majority of the people here are women groups, women rights advocates. Already we are. We had to go to the poorest of the poor. We had to go to the grassroots. Look at the women behind me. They are from different markets in FCT. The same thing is going on in Kaduna, in Plateau. We know that these are regular mercenaries, but this time around they are tired. They told us with their mouth they are tired, and they are going to tell you they are tired. We want to be appreciated. We don't want to be said to be the dancers. Now we want to be the players.
Yes, well done, ma. Sure. Please, I'd like to talk to that. Let's sing, please.
Makatume, we buy. Makatume, we sell. We buy, we sell, and buy. Forward we are moving. Makatume, we buy. Makatume, we sell. We buy, we sell, and buy. Forward we are moving.
Okay, so would like your name and your designation.
My name is Mrs. Soronia E. Erendu, Market President, FCT.
Okay, so how are you able to mobilize women so that during the election they can actually stand for their rights and not vote for little things that they are giving them?
Then now, like this election that passed now, we'll organize them. The women should come out and vote for the right person that will have mercy upon women. Because if you enter market, women are down, nobody to help them. Even to see 20,000 for their business, those people selling okra and pepper, it's not easy for them. I told them that we should elect the chairman that we know when we go there to knock will help us and assist women for their business. That's why I was able to get those women. So we pray that this time around, anybody that is coming out, you should come out to the help of women. Because when you have to have mind, if you have women in your heart, you are going to make it. If you don't have women in your heart, you are not going to make it. So this time around, whether you come to give them any money, you give them, but they will vote the right person they need. That's what they want to do this time around. Not that because you give them money, they will collect that money and go and vote you. No more. It's not done again. Because women have suffered. We have suffered. We don't want that sufferness to continue.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. God bless you.
Your name again, your name.
My name is Mrs. Soronia E. Erendu, Market President, FCT.